Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we have a 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, and we're going to show you how to install the CURT Class 3 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver. The Jeep Wrangler is already going to be a very versatile vehicle with the roof racks available for it, the rear cargo space inside, but adding a hitch receiver is going to give you the capability to carry bikes to a trail, to carry a cargo carrier, if you have any extra cargo on trips that you need to carry, or if you need to tow a small trailer. This hitch is going to feature a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver opening, which is going to give you a lot of options to be able to fit accessories onto your hitch. The hitch pin hole is going to be a standard 5/8 inch hitch pin. The hitch pin is not going to come included. We do have them on our website. A lot of accessories are going to come with them, so you may want to check out the accessories first. And our safety chain loops that come pre-installed on there are going to fit hooks for your safety chain loops of many different sizes. It also will feature a gloss powder coat finish that's going to help with resisting rust over time. A few measurements for you guys so you know what you're getting. From the center of our hitch pin hole to the outermost part of our bumper here is going to be about 2.5 inches. This is going to help with selecting different accessories. What you're really going to have to look at though, if you plan on leaving your spare tire here, we have a factory spare tire. So from the center of our hitch pin hole to the outermost part of our spare tire is going to be about 9 inches. So just look at the space. We have plenty of videos on accessories that you can use, and they will also give those measurements from the center of the hitch pin hole to the closest part of the accessory. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube, it's going to be about 21 inches. This is going to help with any accessories you might have to have. If you need more clearance, with the Jeep it does sit up pretty high, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. As far as weight capacities go, you are going to have a 350-pound max tongue weight capacity. That's going to be the weight pushed down on the inside of the receiver tube. And then for the gross trailer weight capacity, you'll have 3,500 pounds. That is the trailer plus the load included. You do want to check in your Jeep's owner's manual to make sure your Jeep can tow those weights. As far as the installation goes, this is going to be a very straightforward installation. It's 4 bolts to get it installed. You may have to remove 2 factory bolts to get it installed, but you will reuse them. With the Jeep and how it sits up higher off the ground, you should have no problem being able to lay under there and pull those bolts out and slap this hitch up in place. With that being said, let's go ahead and take it inside and show you how we did it. To begin our installation, we're going to be lowering our exhaust. The installation instructions will say to do so to make more room. We've tried installing this hitch without lowering the exhaust, and it's really hard to get the longer bolts in place. So to lower it, we'll take a strap and just hook it on the rear portion of our bumper here, cinch it up, and then we'll take some soapy water and we're going to spray the exhaust hangers to make it a little bit slicker so we can slide them off. We'll just take a pry bar or a screwdriver. You should be able to pry it against the frame. Now with our one hanger off, we can lower our exhaust a little bit. We just need to get a little bit of flex out of it so that we can get our bolts in place up here. If your Jeep has these 2 factory bolts, we'll need to remove those. Let's take those 2 bolts out, and we will not be reusing them. Now all we have to do is lift our hitch up into place. If you do have those factory bolts and the weld nuts, you will have to pry this plate out a little bit. You can either use a pry bar to pry it out, or we found if you just flex the bumper out a little bit is enough for you to be able to slide the hitch up in. So we get it here, get it ready, and then try to get one side in. There we go, just like that. And then we'll push it up into place. If it doesn't go up that easy, if it doesn't slide up into place, you can take a dead blow, a softer hammer, and tap it up into place. And we'll take our factory bolts, get them in place. If you don't have the factory bolts in this bumper, you want to use the hardware that comes in the kit for all four. We're just going to be reinstalling the factory bolts in the ends, and then our new hardware in the center. And then for the hardware that comes in your kit, we'll take a flat washer, put one on the bolt, and then slide it up and through all of our holes until you see it come out on the other side, and thread on a flange nut. With all our hardware in place, we can torque it down to the specifications in the instructions. With our hardware all torqued down, we can now replace our exhaust hanger on our exhaust, and that's going to complete our installation. Well guys, hopefully this video was helpful for you to decide whether or not the CURT Trailer Hitch is right for you in your 2023 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.